All right, thanks so much, Kyle. We have Caryn, we have Tim, we have Rick. We're talking about planning trips, vacations. Obviously, it's a busy time of the year for vacations. We came across this article. This is where it kind of stems from in the Toronto Star about a woman who always has a packed itinerary when it comes to their trips.
Same itinerary?
When vacationing. So always plans everything out. While her husband opts to travel on the fly. Just see what happens. So she decided that for their 25th wedding anniversary, she was only going to plan the bare bones for their getaway, and she actually really liked it.
Oh, she did.
She really liked it. Said there were so many spontaneous experiences. So here's the question: which type of traveler are you? Are you the planning type? Are you doing the planning? Is Angie doing the planning?
I'm a little bit of both, actually. We like to plan a little bit and have some of it impromptu.
Okay.
We like that.
What about you, Caryn?
I am notoriously not a planner, and neither is my husband. And while the excitement can be fun of like the unknown, the excitement of the unknown, for the most part, we regret it. Always.
Really?
Because it either rains or it's cold and we're like, we don't have a backup. And the downfall is then you lose out on opportunities where you needed to book in advance or schedule something in advance to do something because they're sold out. So I think that's a good idea to plan it.
I'm the planner.
You're the planner.
Yeah, because for our trips, we go in these short little jaunts without the kids. and they're really short. So in that short amount of time, you have to make sure that you're maximizing things. And actually, I don't nerd out about many things, but that's something that I love to nerd out about. Is I like deep dive and research everything.
I think that's great because then you don't you don't miss an opportunity to like discover something.
Sure.
I used to do that, but I stressed my wife out by doing it.
Right.
She just wanted to go on the fly type thing. But I like that.
But things have changed even with with AI and with ChatGPT. And producer Nadine was saying this on our morning meeting that what you can do is you can even type into or just say to ChatGPT, "This is where we're going. This is what we want to do," and it will create the whole itinerary for you of even like restaurants to go to, what you want to do, and then you can like say, well, we have interest in this, and they can kind of cater to all of that.
Maybe I need to do that.
The only thing about that though is like, let's say for a restaurant, like ChatGPT doesn't know if it's a great restaurant, the reviews in the restaurant. Like I like to do like a deep dive even into the restaurants to know where we're going to go to make sure that the experience is a good one, because we don't. If you're going to be spending your hard-earned money on a trip, you want to make sure it's
good quality food and service and ambiance.
So that's where I get a little bit weary, because we were recently on a trip and one of our friends did do the ChatGPT or the AI, and it did create a whole itinerary. But a few of the spots that it did choose missed out a little bit. Okay. I wanted to talk about traveling spontaneously stats, because 73% are willing to visit a surprise destination.
I like that.
Oh, a surprise destination.
So what does that mean, though?
Like their partner is booking the trip and then they don't know where they're going?
Just pack your bag. Make sure you pack a bathing suit. Let's go. We're going for 48 hours. Stuff like that.
Would you like that?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm part of that 73%.
67% think the best trips are spontaneous, and 44% are switching up their travel experiences this year. Okay, we want to bring in Natasha for this. Could we? Because we know you love to travel, don't you?
Okay, but my traveling is literally like I'm going to a resort, okay? So while I don't need to plan anything, it's already planned for me. It's beach, pool, eat, beach, pool, eat. But this time I just came back from Jamaica with the kids, and I was on repeat, right?
Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, no, they're teenagers, like I got to get them active. So there were a couple activities that I wanted to do, so I made sure that I planned the snorkeling trip, the catamaran, and we wanted to go to the Blue Hole and jump off cliffs and stuff like that. But when you're planning it, I wanted to do it like, you can't go like the day before you're getting on the plane to come home because you're too tired. But here, you like to do a deep dive into restaurants, Tim.
Yeah.
I did the deep dive into the best Jamaican restaurant. It's KFC. You have to have KFC in Jamaica. If you do not have KFC in Jamaica, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah,
I don't know if you've had it, but like
it pairs
I
well with the
planned
red
that.
stripe?
Yeah, it looks like it does. Idea for lunch
With the
today,
red
Natasha.
stripe, yes.
What about, so what's
Yes,
one of
you're
your favorite
welcome.
trips, right?
Oh, gosh. 10 years ago this summer, I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. And preparing for that trip, there was a lot of prep work and a lot involved. I went there with World Vision. And what a great time we had. But that was a lot of months and months of preparation for a trip like this. It wasn't one of those spontaneous ones that I talked about.
Is that you up there?
Hey, that's me in the blue jacket. And there I am, reaching the peak. That's just under 20,000 feet up, way up in the sky.
How many years ago was that?
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
10 years ago. This
What about you, Caryn?
Mine was a few years ago. Mine was a beach vacation in Aruba. And that's simply because we didn't have to plan anything. Like Natasha said, you eat, you sleep on the beach, and you swim, and that's it. And then you repeat. And this was, we didn't take any pictures. This is like one of the only pictures I have because the water was so beautiful. Yeah. And it looked like that. It was like turquoise like that.
Look
at that. Gorgeous.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at that.
Yeah, because
best beach
we
vacation.
love Europe, and we most recently were in France. I've talked about this on the show because with Liz being a sommelier and me having a very keen interest in wine too. So I planned this trip for her 40th birthday to go to Paris
gorgeous.
and Burgundy.
This was just last.
This was just in May.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
just
just in
went.
May.
It was so fantastic. So like Paris was gorgeous. We were only there for a night, but again, it was quick because we have the kids and my parents are watching the kids, so we're only there for 4 nights. But this is small little town in Burgundy. This is called Beaune, which is like the Chardonnay
gorgeous.
and like Pinot capital of the world. And yeah, exploring. There's Dijon, like Dijon mustard.
Like the mustard?
Yeah.
You even
Dijon.
fit right in. You look like a Parisian with a sweater tied over your neck like
Just
that.
trying to live the life of the Parisian
Off the
life,
shoulder,
right?
off one shoulder. Beautiful.
So,
too.
yeah, that was
No beret?
fabulous.
No beret wearing that
no,
trip?
No beret, but a lot of baguettes and a lot of wine,
Yes.
a lot of vino. So
Beautiful.
fabulous. So,
Beautiful.
If you're
Great
traveling this summer, have a great time, and maybe don't plan as much as you want to. Live spontaneously.
Look at that vineyard.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.